Have you ever read the Bible and had difficulty figuring out what the Bible verse was actually saying? The Sunday School Bible SSB gives you the answer you are looking for. The SSB gives you more than just a footnote. It gives you an actual paragraph explanation for each confusing verse and background as to why it was written that way and how you should interpret it with modern English. For example, in Genesis chapter 5, verses 18 through 24, the King James Version, KJV, uses the name Enoch for the son of Jared. The KJV version states,
"And Jared lived 162 years, and he begat Enoch. And Jared lived after he begat Enoch 800 years, and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. And Enoch lived 65 years, and begat Methuselah. And Enoch walked with God after he begat Methuselah 300 years, and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him."
Because the name Enoch was previously used for Cain's son in Genesis chapter 4, verse 17, the Sunday School Bible, SSB, will use the name Enoch number 2 for Jared's son. Enoch number 2 is the person whom God took in Genesis chapter 5, verse 24. The Sunday School Bible, SSB, chronologically numbers every person in the Bible who has the same name. The fact that many people in the Bible share the same name shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. Just as today we have many people named Joseph, Tom, Bill, and so on, the Bible is no different. However, when the same name is used for different people, reading the Bible requires us to pause and identify when the text is referring. This investigation slows or stops our reading pace while we confirm which person we are reading about. The SSB understands this and has addressed the issue by assigning a unique number to each person with the same name, starting from the first book of the Bible, Genesis. For example, Genesis refers to two Enochs, one in Genesis chapter 4, verse 17, the son of Cain, and another in Genesis chapter 5, verse 18 through 24, the Enoch whom God took. To help readers easily distinguish between the two Enochs, the SSB clarifies the second Enoch as Enoch number 2. When multiple individuals share the same name, the SSB adds number 3, number 4, and so on to the end of the name. In this format, the reader's pace does not slow because they know which individual they are reading about. Additionally, these names are listed in this format in each genealogy chart to provide a visual aid for the reader. Furthermore, the Sunday School Bible, SSB, transforms the archaic language of the KJV into an easy-to-read and easy-to-understand American English outline format with red letters highlighting the direct quotes from God. Here is how the Sunday School Bible, SSB, transforms Genesis chapter 5, verses 18 through 24.
"When Jared was 162 years old, he had a son named Enoch number 2. Jared lived another 800 years after Enoch number 2 was born. Jared also had other sons and daughters. Jared died when he was 962 years old. When Enoch number 2 was 65 years old, he had a son named Methuselah. Enoch number 2 walked with God, Elohim, for 300 years after Methuselah was born. Enoch number 2 also had other sons and daughters. Enoch number 2 lived 365 years. Because Enoch number 2 walked with God, Elohim, he disappeared one day because God, Elohim, took him."
We hope you enjoyed our notes video. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Join us for our next episode of Sunday School Bible Notes.